This is a video project by JHill, all about Joseph Renzulli. Joseph Renzulli is a name that's synonymous with gifted education. He and his wife, Sally Reese, have been major contributors to gifted education. Some of Dr. Renzulli's major contributions include the enrichment triad model, the three-ring conception of giftedness, curriculum compacting, and the multiple menu for developing differentiated curriculum. But let's rewind a little bit and start this story from the beginning. Imagine a young Dr. Renzulli as a child in school, adventurous, insecure, and very curious about anything mechanical or historical. While Renzulli was mainly bored in school, he did have a couple of teachers who encouraged him to follow his strengths and interests, and that really changed his life. After graduating from Glassboro State Teachers College, Dr. Renzulli started teaching, but he didn't know what to do with his smartest kids, so he started studying it and trying out different things. This eventually led to the triad model, curriculum compacting, and much more. In other words, this was the beginning of something amazing. Dr. Renzulli's widely known three-ring model, seen here, depicts gifted behaviors resulting from an overlap in three clusters of traits: above average ability, creativity, and task commitment.
Now, no single one of these clusters makes giftedness, and even if you have all three, if they're not interacting with one another, then gifted behaviors don't emerge. And so, as you can see in the diagram, is the overlap between and among the three clusters of traits that produce what I call gifted behaviors.
More recently, Dr. Renzulli has added the houndstooth background to show just how background factors, such as one's environment or personality, influence a student's gifted behaviors. Renzulli's enrichment triad model is another well-known contribution. In this model, there are three different stages. First, stage or type 1 consists of general exploratory activities which provide background knowledge. Stage or type 2 consists of group training activities. And finally, type 3 is where individuals or small groups investigate real problems. These three types of enrichment stages combine to bring in-depth critical thinking to the students. The enrichment triad model is a large component of the school-wide enrichment model. The Practice Handbook by Dr. Renzulli and Dr. Reese lays out a way for schools to offer enriching activities to all students within a school, not just those students who exhibit gifted behaviors. By using cluster grouping based on student interests, students within a school are afforded the opportunity to learn more about the topics that spark their interest. While Renzulli's professional accomplishments, accolades, and publications abound, he cites one of his most important contributions as Confratute, a Conference Fraternity Institute summer program hosted each year at his current location of study, the University of Connecticut. Each year, numerous educators gather to learn and listen to the lineup of speakers, which has included Renzulli and Reese themselves in the past. Decades after the start of his career, Renzulli continues today to work contributing books, articles, and programs to the realm of gifted education.